Cyno story. My bad. So, yep, we're gonna do the last thing. Literally the last thing I have left to do, really. I see you're gonna see Cyno. Yes, exactly, you're pretty boy. Here we go. Where is he? Over here. Whee! There he is, just chilling. Oh, okay.
Cyno! There you are! We finally found you!
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence, but I'm very busy at the moment.
I told
We'll have
Ralphie
to
that the
chat some other
scholars are
time.
pretty, and he went on a rant. We heard about a case of smuggled canned
That's
knowledge.
right! Nabil asked us to come and check on the situation.
So Nabil told you about this? Divulging my location without authorization. I'll let it slide for now. This isn't the time for that. I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people.
So
But
serious, I
gained very
know.
little information. Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Whoa. Sounds pretty complicated.
It's sexy.
But having a chance to catch
I mean,
bad guys with Cyno, it's like we're a part of the mantra. Alright, sign us up!
yeah, no, I'll just walk. I walk.
Everyone hold hands!
I figured it'd be up there. I wonder if I can. No, I don't even want to try it. I'd be like, use my E and then try to. No, it wouldn't let me. Flame. Oh, look for the objective in this area. Great. Oh, okay.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when.
Oh my gosh.
What does the
Oh my
academia think they're
goodness.
doing?
Audrey! Thank you
Alright,
so
I'll
much
take
for
these
the
here.
raid!
Let me see
Welcome
what
on
else
in,
you have.
everybody! Thank you all so much for bringing the raid on over to me! I gotta give a shout out to Audrey!
Wow! Ree! Ree! Look at Ree! You see Ree?
Ree's probably in bed. Look after them. I will! Of course I will. Thank you so much for the follow. OMG, a streamer! Hello, Slippy! I love that emote. It's Jake the dog dancing. I love that emote. I really like that emote. And welcome on in, Lord Timpa as well. Pika! Welcome in, Harley. Audrey's internet died? Oh no. Well, thank you so much for bringing the raid on over to me. I really heckin' appreciate that. We just playing some Genshin Impact. It is my favorite game. I am addicted. I also got selected. Well, not really selected. I registered and I got an email saying that I am a successful participant. So I am part of the Genshin Impact Creator Program. Woohoo! Harley, when your boyfriend killed Audrey's internet? Wait, what? I'm very confused. Did we leave Harley behind? No, we got Harley. Yeah. Sometimes Harley gets fallen behind in the raids. It seems like every time Harley's in my stream and I raid out, he always gets left behind. Wait, I was left behind. Then who's this talking for me? Pika, wow. You have a very chill vibe on your channel. Very inviting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, All the chillest vibes here, pretty much.
Only chill vibes.
Only the chillest vibes. That's Ralphie Saran behind me, by the way. He's my boyfriend. We live together. I'm so confused. This is your BF. So I immediately went to boyfriend instead of best friend. It could be either or. It's too confusing. Oh well. No. When you said your BF killed Audrey's internet, you really confused me with that sentence.
Well, it's Harley Quinn's, you know who Harley Quinn's boyfriend is, right?
The Joker?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Best friend Asker. Well, I'm pretty sure they're dating. I'm pretty sure they're dating.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to speak for them. You know, it's their business. Alright. Well, once again, thank you so much, Audrey, for bringing the raid on over to me. Or if Addie brought the raid on over to me, I'm not sure. But thank y'all so much for coming on in. I really heckin' appreciate that.
Addie's probably asleep right now.
Addie was just talking.
No, Addie's totally asleep.
Okay.
You think Addie codes?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I just noticed my, oh, there we go. My mouth wasn't even moving. Now it is. Well, that's fixed. Yay! Okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Anyways, well, now I've realized that. itsPiikaaa! Hi, Daffy Techie! Welcome on in, everybody, to my stream. It was so crazy. I wasn't expecting that. But, yeah, so we're just, we're doing a story quest right now. It's all voiced, and, NMD, like, the guy that we're, hanging out with, his story quest is Cyno. He's a pretty man. Me and Oscar are dating since when? He is very pretty, yes. So we're gonna continue on with the story and just chill, you know, grab a snack, grab your comfy, you know, sweater, your shoes, whatever you gotta do, get comfy and come and vibe and hang out with me. Let's go.
I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Cyno!
Pretty boy.
When's he ever gonna let up?
Ha!
Hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
But don't forget the Mora!
The goods, that sounds sus.
You can't escape with Paimon on the case.
Harley, it's your
He's got
favorite
backup
person.
now?
Well,
Doesn't
one of your
everyone say
favorite
Cyno works
persons.
alone?
Or your favorite
I
Paimon.
don't like the
It's your
looks of
favorite
this.
Paimon.
Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
Are we gonna fight?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Huh? Did they really just give up like that?
Yay, Paimon!
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain. All right, I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest. Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
Seems this isn't getting us anywhere. Cyno wasn't kidding when he said intel was hard to come by.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation. I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the
I'm
very
late, but
beginning.
here, hi, Audrey. I hear your
These
internet
small
cut
fries are the
out.
only
That's
ones
so
they leave out in
sad,
the
but
open.
hope your
And no matter
internet's
how many we
back.
catch,
Thank you for
it
coming
will further
by.
our investigation.
I'm glad that the raid got
If
guided
only we
here.
had
I
another
really
lead.
appreciate it.
Like a
Audrey's
merchant who sells large
alive.
amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like nothing?
Do you have a potential
No,
suspect?
not Dory.
You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
She lives.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any
Oh
dangerous
yeah, have I
suspect.
mentioned I'm a moderator for Audrey Enjoys? She streams most
sounds
days
like
of the
we
week,
shouldn't
and
ever let
she's
Cyno
amazing,
meet
and you should
Dory.
follow her. Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory. Actually, we were mistaken. We don't know any merchants.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then
She's
continue gathering
alive.
information. If you manage to learn anything, you can find me a Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay,
I
and because I
got it.
must tell you, apparently me and
Just
Oscar
keep
are
your nose
dating.
out of my business.
Hey, what's with the
I mean, you guys
attitude,
always hold
mister?
hands at the end of the raid. Or
What,
at the
you
end of
got
the
a
stream
problem
while
with
when
that
you're going to
too?
raid.
Listen,
Which
buying
would be at
canned
the end of the
knowledge
raid.
is a deal between
Yeah.
two people. The buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here. Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
They must have their own reasons. You may have a point.
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things.
Oh,
And
stop!
besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen
snooze.
anyway. I just hope you understand that your
How do you
actions
know if
are
I
what
should
fuels the
snooze?
smuggling of canned knowledge.
I'm gonna snooze. Here, I'll even
If I
continue
ever
playing.
catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished. All right, traveler. I need to go now.
Ha! You think you can scare me?
Oh, well, it makes sense. You have cheesecake.
Why
Cheesecake!
don't we
This
go
is
talk
why-
to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this. If Paimon remembers correctly, she's used to...
Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Come on. Lexi, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh.
To
Okay, now I
Skyrim?
see why you
Alright.
told me though. Oh my
So I went.
gosh. Lexi, thank you so much for coming on over and raiding me.
Do we see this
All the
fish?
pals, thank you so much. Hi, hi. Welcome back, Panda.
We all saw that
You have
fish,
to
right?
see the world for yourself to appreciate
Just
how
went up in the air
beautiful
and
it is.
came back
Oh,
down.
my heart is pounding, y'all. So many pals. I really heckin' appreciate it. I am playing Genshin Impact. I am doing the, I am part of the Genshin Impact creator program at the moment, so I am streaming Genshin for the next few days. Good. Deco, good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming by my stream.
Pika-pee.
There's so many
Pikachu.
pals here. Mr. Design Cooks, thank you so much for the follow. I really heckin' appreciate it. You technically also got a Jambi raid that just came over to Lexi 10 minutes ago. Jambi, if you're here, thank you so much for coming by. Or for raiding Lexi and then raiding to me. It's Monday, no. I'm not looking forward to Monday either. But at least I don't have too long of a work day tomorrow. I just work only 3 hours at Panera. Anyways, so I'm playing Genshin. I'm doing Cyno story quest. So, it's voice. It's pretty much just a very chill stream. I'm just, sitting here and watching the story unfold. Now I have to go ask Dory for information. She's apparently here and not at Port Ormos, which is a problem. Don't forget to refresh the link, peeps. Yes, so you just click on my name, and you click on stream again, or you can just take out the referral link in the up where you put in a website. I can't think right now. Oh, Lexi Luthor. I saw Lex Luthor first. I think I know who Lex Luthor is too. Yeah, but that's Lexi. Lexi's a pal. Lexi and I and Rafi like to play Overcooked every once in a while, and it's so much fun. Will, hi Will. Will, you know Audrey just rated me too. Thank you guys so much for coming to my stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you for choosing me to raid. Lexi, I hope you're having a good weekend. I was really surprised to see that you were streaming today. I thought I wasn't going to see you stream until next Friday, and I'm not even streaming on next Friday. Well, this coming Friday now. Whee! Dory! She's my favorite girl. Well, she's one of my favorite girls. Like, look at us. Short girls. Wow, I'm actually shorter than Dory.
You have 5 favorite girls, and they're all your favorite.
I have a lot of favorite girls. You're right.
They're all your favorite.
They are all my favorite. I like both of these characters just as much as like all my other girls. Like Kokomi is my girl. I don't have a Yoimiya on my party, but then I have Sayu. They're all my girls. I also like Raiden, but I don't know.
She's
my
too
girl.
tall.
Yeah, she's too tall.
She pulls too many weapons out of her boobs.
That's true. She does pull her sword out of her boobs. I got to lesson plan on Fridays. I had time today. That's so exciting. Right, Pika, you're one of my favorite girls. Oh, thank you. You're one of my favorite girls too. Another teacher? Yes, Lexi is a music teacher. So
But Lexi teaches all the music.
yeah, all the musics. She's also a very chill, kind of very chill vibe. So you should watch for her streams too. She doesn't stream very often, but I understandably why. She's very busy. But yeah, NMD and Lexi, you two can talk. You know what I mean? Like you guys are, well, NMD's a teacher, aspiring to be a teacher, and Lexi is a teacher. NMD, are you also wanting to go into elementary? You teach elementary too. That's what I thought. All right. Gatos for me. Thank you so much for the follow. I just noticed the thing in the top corner. It's the where Pikachu pushes over the Kato. Deco, thank you so much for contributing points to the Hot Cocoa and IRL Lego building stream. That's gonna be happening next month. Rothy's just got his challenge completed today, so we're gonna be doing that in December. So watch out for both Rothy and I's stream sometime in December. We're both gonna be building Lego R2-D2. So exciting! We vibing. Hell yeah, but alright, I'm going to continue the story. You tell Dory about what happened with Cyno.
I see.
Harley, thank you for also contributing points for the stream. We're almost there.
Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Do you know who is smuggling the canned knowledge?
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Lexi, thank you so much for contributing points to the challenge.
That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore. Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of
Yeah,
someone
love me a
else's
good
market.
Lego building
If I'm gonna
stream.
make more,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I'm
the
so
lion's
excited.
share.
I need more
Plus,
points.
with regulations getting as tight as
You
they
still
are
have a
now,
few more days
I
left.
figured I might as
My
well just
last
hang it
stream
up.
will be on Thursday
Aw,
until
sounds like
December.
we came
Or
all
well,
this
I
way
could
for
have a
nothing.
surprise pop-up stream
Well,
happen
not
sometime between
completely.
Thursday and
Granted,
December.
I don't
We'll
know
see.
who's behind all the smuggling activity.
Welcome, friend.
But
Ubu.
since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you
Okay,
in on
back
what
to the
I
world's
do
worst
know.
assignment. You got this,
After all,
NMD.
those
You
smugglers
can
have
do
really
it.
crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Is selling canned knowledge really that lucrative?
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price. Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Audrey needs sunglasses like those. I agree.
Selling canned knowledge.
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it? But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct.
Yeah.
And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Not in particular.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly
I'm
why
dropping
I
alert
used to
because
sell
I have
it.
to go make dinner
It's
now.
just like how
Have a
medicine
good
can be
dinner.
used to
Thank you so
cure
much for
diseases,
rating. I
but
appreciate
can
it.
also do harm
We're gonna be
whenever
taking a
used.
short ad break
It all
pretty
comes
soon.
down to balancing the right amount.
I've already snoozed my ads
Anyway,
as much
back
as
to
I
the
could.
point. There'll be consequences
Anytime
if the
for you.
sale of canned
Oh,
knowledge
thank you,
by those
Lexi.
smugglers is left unchecked.
I still have Lois Griffin
And what's
voice,
worse,
and now I
you're
can't
playing
breathe
right into
from
their
what you
hands by
say.
focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the
Energy,
market.
quick, gift everyone
As far as
subs.
I know, their real purpose is
Well,
to
I
distribute
mean, even if you don't
information
have a
about the
sub,
Court of
like,
Desolation.
I take a break, I
That's
go into
where
my
the real
BRB
business
screen, so
opportunity is.
nobody misses
The Court
anything.
of
And it's good time
Desolation?
for me to, you know, get up,
What's
walk around, get a drink of water, and maybe
Rumor
find a
has
snack.
it that it's a
I'm
site
kind
of
of
ruins
a little
from the
hungry.
age of King Deshret. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the academia. Word on the street is that there'll be
Stop.
an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
Let's go and look at Dory's beautiful face. It's so close up. Alright, oh, I gotta do that. Yeah, sugar cookies. They're like the sugar, like frosted. I don't know. They're really good. They're the ones that you just buy from the store. They're so good. Alright.
Once I heard
And we're
about the
continuing.
auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
Why used canned knowledge to distribute information? What's the purpose of what's the purpose? I thought there was an exclamation point there. What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter.
Mm.
It requires
Is that a
knowledge
lemon
spanning
grab?
several
Oh my
fields.
god!
So,
That's a
if
great
we're aiming to
emote.
quickly assemble a
I love
research
that.
team, canned knowledge would be the best solution. As for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone
no.
with interest or expertise
Addie,
in the
I
subject.
can't do that right now.
On the other hand, no one can say for sure
I
that
really
they will ever
appreciate it,
succeed
though.
in finding the Court of Desolation.
Give me a
So,
moment.
they might as well just make a
Addie,
fortune
can you
while they're
refund
at it
yourself? I
by
can't do
hyping
that.
up the
This-
related
I
canned
can't do
knowledge at
that.
the auction.
I should
Sounds
Should,
to Paimon like we
turn it
better
on.
head to the desert.
react to
and
their
see the auction.
haircuts.
Who knows? We might
I
find
don't
some
like
meat there.
Traveler's haircut. It's
That's
really weird.
right.
Her hair is also a
Now
little
that
weird,
I've
but
shared all
it's
that
very cute and
valuable info
fashionable
with
for
you,
her.
It's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit.
I'm
It
turning
comes
it off
complete
right
with
now.
a map straight to the auction location.
Saw this coming.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for. I've got it! 500,000 mora per kit! That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
What?
Yeah, I have a
Super
community
expensive.
challenge right now. What's
No
going
need to
on?
worry, little one.
Only a few days left.
Cyno's the one
I'm
heading
almost
this
there.
investigation, isn't
For
he?
hot cocoa,
I'll be sure to
our
bill
Lego
all the
building
expenses to
stream.
him. All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchants Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of
Come
the
on, Terra's
Academia
okay,
would
but I feel like
never
that's
leave
such short
you.
layers. Oh my gosh. Paimon is wonky. I feel like it's a little weird, but I agree. It's kind of cute though. Just followed Lexi as well. Oh, thank you for following Lexi. She's such a pal. Thank you. One side is longer than the other. You know, I could see that too. And then there's Nahida. I don't get the side ponytail, but you know, she's cute. And I don't get that like one little... Here, wait. I don't get this. I don't really get this, but it is cute. If this wasn't here, it'd be just as cute. Like the little... Put it all on the side ponytail. Why isn't there another like... This isn't symmetrical, but she's cute. Alright, and then there's Kokomi. Her hair is very symmetrical. It's very cute. This is way too blunt. I do not like this. This is way too blunt. But you know what? It works for her. And that's some very long ass hair. That's very long hair. And how did she get her hair to be in that bow? It's very weird. And then Sayu. Sayu's hair is very weird to me. Like, what is going on inside of there? I think Addie just wants her hair. I'm thinking of the making a redeem call. Release the Kraken! I will not elaborate, but you can guess. That sounds like a lot of chaos. Love it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should be rating them 9 out of 10. I think Addie just wants her hair. Okay. Let me go back. Her. I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10. Not symmetrical, but still very cute. Love the colors. And then there's Dory. Her hair. I'm also gonna go with 8 out of 10. Because it's... Alright, you know, maybe I'm not gonna... I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10, but that's just my own personal preference. What is this? Get rid of this. Chop... Just snip this off.
If you're not
Make
sure
it look
what to do
like
next,
this.
how about I take
This is
you on a
messed up,
walk?
man. But other than that, like, oh my gosh, all of this going on is so cute. So very cute. Alright, now we're gonna go back to Kokomi. Is this an accessory? It should. I hope it's an accessory, because I don't know. It's very cute, but it's also very off-putting. I'm gonna go with another 6 out of 10. Sayu. I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 10. Because, one, what is happening in here? I like this little strand here. I like how straight this is. But at the same time, I'm just, you know, I'm not really digging it. The bowl cut, yeah, it's pretty much a bowl cut. Raiden. Her hair is very pretty. I really like the messy, like, just one piece kind of hanging out here. And one piece kind of like that. Actually, I don't like this piece right here. If this piece wasn't here and it was just this, it would be a lot more clean looking, in my opinion. The bangs are pretty good. Bangs look great. I do, like, okay, another thing I just... Stop moving. Stop moving. This is not symmetrical. Immediately pisses me off. Her hair looks amazing, though. It's like she's got blue to a purple ombre with, like, some lighter blue pieces into, like, lighter purple pieces.
But human life is like the dew at
I would
dawn,
probably
or
go
a
with
bubble
the
rising
7 out
through
of 10.
water.
Maybe that's too harsh.
Transitory.
I don't know. Nice plate. Jeez, it's a braid, Addie. It's a braid. It's a braid. I don't know how she does it, but I mean, if she does it herself and she has those pieces, it's fine. But I feel like she gives herself her own haircuts at home. The creators of Genshin right now, I'm just ripping their hairstyles into pieces. I think that's enough attention for the hair for now. If I see somebody else, we are going to rip them a new one as well. So let's go all the way to the Sumeru Desert. What is the difference between a plait and a braid? It is not. It's the same thing. I mean, at least I think it's the same thing. Or it's like a pleat. You know, like how skirts have pleats? I don't know. That's the only other thing I thought of. I've unlocked the new pot realm. That's exciting. I actually also think that mine as well. I got the thing as well. But that's so exciting. I want to try it out sometime this week. Alright. This is Cyno. You know, I actually don't hate his hair. I would actually probably give him one of the better ratings of like 9 out of 10 or even a 10 out of 10. I really don't have anything negative to say about his hair. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It feels even, although I can't really see underneath the little headpiece there. But you know, I love it. Alright, we're gonna continue.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research
I hope you
the
enjoyed
Court of
that.
Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
Loved it. Okay,
Court of
great.
Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
Yes, it should be. It's all we have to go on for the moment.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers,
Seems that Nightbot loved it
then
too.
I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Yes, we do.
Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna be able to use Cyno.
But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Right, we gotta leave. I'll just use Sayu and roll on out of here. No, I'll take the path.
I'm out of here.
Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. Well, I mean, there was nothing I could do against that, like, with that. Just gonna move on past it. No! You know, maybe I should just defeat them.
And away I go. This way, pretty little. Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Committed to memory. Yeah. Everyone hold hands.
Oh, I love her so much.
I see everything.
Did my game just like lag for a second? That's what it felt like. Yay! I'm gonna
Hold
start
it right
eating
there.
a cookie.
Heading to the desert, are we?
I hope I don't
would
have to
think
talk.
twice if I were you.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Cat's knowledge is becoming a problem here. We're here to help Cyno.
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit.
So Oscar can
So you
play
see,
it. I highly
you
doubt
get both
Oscar would
Mora
play it.
and a boost to your
He would
reputation.
boycott it.
I can't think of a reason why you would pass that
He'd
up.
buy the game just to burn
Is
it.
that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
We're gonna fight. We'll
Sorry,
fight you.
No can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
Here we go, Cyno!
This might hurt a little. Hold the line. Yeah. Ouchie.
Oh, I missed the guy. Oh, never mind. He's dead anyways. You're fun. I want to be this guy. Haha. Oh, there's more.
Roll. Everyone hold hands. Yeah.
Yay, we did it. He'll buy all the
This doesn't
copies.
change anything.
True.
You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here.
Shouldn't we follow them?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess.
You'll
Just being
regret it.
associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries
Oh
are
my
never
god, she's
quick
so
to forget.
squeaky. Yeah, I know.
In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for
You
reputation.
need original Paimon
They may
back.
even stay
Yeah,
hidden
give
in
us
some
the
dark
original
corner
Paimon
for
back.
a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa. Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year,
No,
he
original
transferred to an
Paimon. I might
administrative
hate
role
her.
for
Probably
personal
not.
reasons.
No, I think
and no longer
everyone kind of
participates
thought
in
she
live
was more
missions.
tolerable back
His
then.
name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry. Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
We've also experienced a lot of sticky situations. Let's all do our
Good.
best.
Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Does it want us to go that way? Go to the desert site auction? Alright, I mean, I guess I'll go this way. I could have teleported over here. Well, that was nice. We pretty much just did that. Oh, it made it easy. Yeah, knife on GG. So this is where it's gonna be.
Yeah. So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
Maybe we should take a break.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips?
Never change, Paimon, never.
Just try to stay focused.
Well, I
Use
guess
your
we'll see
willpower
if
to
there's
support
any
your mind.
anything that'll happen to
The moment
Paimon
you
in the
start
next
to give
couple
in
years.
is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you
Just
say
want a big
so.
glob of eyeliner and mascara in my
more
eye.
safe
No!
place to
Oh,
rest.
that's such a pain.
Paimon thinks this is a
I hope you have
perfectly
like
safe
some eye
place
drops
to
or something
stop.
to flush out your
Just
eye.
look around. It's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Let me at him.
I see everything. Yeah, yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really fast.
Whew. Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
So you mean...
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away.
Paimon's blind. She didn't see them
We are
until I got
surrounded by
closer. I
desert
guess
as
that's
far
what
as the eye
happens
can
when you're
see.
out in the desert.
If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous.
I think I got it out, but I have no
we didn't
idea.
let our
Oh, I
guard
didn't
down.
tell until just now.
Something's not
He was
right.
covered in eye booger.
There are no roads in the desert.
Eye booger goop,
So
yeah.
how could they know
At least
who
your
we
eye
are?
naturally cleans itself out, but that must not be fun.
Stay still.
Wait, let's just... What is this? Did I click on it? Can't
Here's
click.
the answer. They must have planted this on you.
Wait, what?
What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be involved? But that doesn't seem right.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed. Why would it be on her?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
I'm sorry, I didn't even notice.
It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
And we keep on going. I'm with Sayu. It's just so much easier to roll around the desert this way. Alright, fine. I'll deal with y'all first.
This way hurt a little. And away
Man, she's so good. I guess that's the power of an Archon.
They're back again! How many of them are there? Grow.
Love it. No drops though. This way. Oh.
Can't catch me!
Oh, was there nothing there? Alrighty then. What a waste of time. Oh, apparently it's getting dark in the desert. Ugh. Whoa, that's a lot of canned knowledge. Slicey dicey.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
There's nobody here.
Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Investigate. Ordinary canned knowledge seems to have nothing to do with the Court of Desolation. Oh, this. The scattered footprints have not been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it is impossible. Okay. The centerpiece is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. A large amount of canned knowledge has been piled here, enough to fetch an extremely large amount of mora at market price.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
Only some average-looking knowledge capsules.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry, I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then.
So that's why you wanted me to carry the tracking device.
They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it! We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left! Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
And we gotta go back that way. Oh. Had a sneeze. Oh my god. That was a heckin' sneeze. Almost there. And ground pound. Woo! Oh, there's a thing right there.
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Yeah, this is far enough. We should go a little further. I'm gonna say it's far enough.
Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Cyno.
You sit and rest for a while nearby.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the
He's
office.
afraid. Oh, imagine if there's a whole scene just flying straight. Yeah. Well, first I want to get this. Raw meat! And then I saw some electrify. Crystal flies.
Nick Rice. Gotta dash.
No, no, no! I didn't mean to hit them. Shoot. So now I didn't get them at all. Yay! Things! Alright, now we're gonna go back. Alright, and this way. That looks like a fungus on top of that ruin guard. That's kind of funny. Hold on. Ralphie, look at this. Look at that. It's like a fungus on top of a ruin guard. Like a hat.
It's fun.
Alright, you can continue doing what you're doing. And whee! Oh, I just barely missed it. It's fine, right? Yeah.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone.
Nice.
So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya?
He looks
Alright,
pissed.
time on everything you know.
Does he know anything about the smuggling? Does he have an important role in the auction?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine.
Fisticuffs.
Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under
I'm gonna
Cyno's
listen and
watch?
then teleport.
Seriously, what can I even do?
Alright, that was enough of that. Back to our village. Alright. Who are you?
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Seeming. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Hello, daughter.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest,
Why does
I really
Paimon
didn't
always
expect
gotta
to see
introduce
Cyno,
us?
the lone operator, working with any partners. When I
'Cause no
saw
one
the
knows who we
tracker
are
start moving
otherwise.
away, I
It's
assumed
true.
you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why
No.
is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Damn, Cyno. Oh, she's heard.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Poor daughter.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
Oh, she's so sweet.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with.
How much for
and
the whole
why she
team?
locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap.
The baby.
As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a
I have
profit.
access more. Take
Selling
it.
canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many
I
others
don't need
like
it.
me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to
There's
you.
a lot of sad
but to
stories
us,
in Genshin.
It's a means of survival. I
Dealt
wanted
with
to
quite
tell
a
you all
couple
this so
the
that
last
maybe
couple
you can
days.
understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you
Alright,
once you
that
see them.
sounds a little sus. But okay, we go to the back of the house with Cyno.
Whoa.
Ooh, oh, there's
Look at
purple
all of this.
ones.
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers could impossibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Seems like some marking we've never seen before. Do you know what it is, Cyno?
Yes. It's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
It could be a misunderstanding.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing. Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone
Oh
within
my
the
god,
academia.
NMD, one task at a
It's obvious
time.
that
Did
they
you
also
get
have
your
power
assignment
outside of it.
done?
We can get more information on other dealers
Did
from
you
Bahar.
get a little
I'll
bit
stay
more
here
work
and make
done
some
on it at
preparations.
least?
You can come find
It's
me
always good to
anytime
take
if
a
you
break
uncover
every
more
once in
info.
a while. I'm close, but I keep getting distracted. You can do it! You're almost there. We gotta bring... Oh, that's a bit of a distance. Sumeru City. So close, just a reflection. You can do it! Summarize all your thoughts. Oops, I meant to press B, not C. Bing. I gotta go inside. Oh, okay.
Hello, we meet again.
Hi.
Have you managed to find Cyno? If so, how's he doing?
Listen, buddy.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
No, please involve us. We're dangerous. We like dangerous.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are
Take some
far
of the
from
little
ordinary.
girl's tea. Oh
Everything
god.
there is essentially about
Not the
dangerous
tea.
research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden research.
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me, I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Alright, let's go. This way. We're going down. Hey, you. He explains the situation to the manager.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you.
This guy's
You may
got
browse the
a
information
weird-ass
regarding
voice.
the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any
I don't know, it
questions.
just sounds different from
But
everyone
I'd
else.
suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Don't tell me what to do. Activates the device and a secret door opens in the wall. Wow, my game is lagging. There we go.
Huh. So this
Too
is
much
the restricted
information.
repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
All thanks to Cyno. Do you also know Cyno?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno
You
happens to be
tell
one
him,
of them.
yeah.
Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
It doesn't even point us in the right direction. Bruh. Search for clues. Well, okay, I'll take that. Records an account of a heart event Okay, I couldn't even read that. I don't care. Wait, is that book just... Oh, I thought that book was like floating. Oh no, it really stood out. What is this? Records an account of a researcher who was expelled for studying mechanical life forms. Jeez, where is it? Oh, is it this one? There it is. I don't feel like reading any of that.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here.
Exactly,
Have you found
Paimon.
anything
Murtada, Redka. I really cannot speak these names. These researchers' names sound familiar. I can't even say it.
Reminds Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
What is this dude just walking up to us?
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Is there any way we could meet him?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison. You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
Damn.
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own
Oh my
throat
God.
with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time
Trigger
Taj
warning.
arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no
Okay,
idea
I was
that
not
happened.
expecting all this.
That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Must say
Are
good
you
night,
okay,
Addie.
Traveler?
Thank you so much for coming by and lurking in my stream. Sweet dreams, pocket friends. Yeah, and NFT. Oh. You said Taj comes to the repository? Taj has gone through Mortada's research files?
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect
Yes,
Taj
have a good
now.
rest, Daddy.
Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research, but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against
itsPiikaaa.
regulations. Never.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect. Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files. However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But even so...
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe Taj is trying to bring Mortada back. Though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Paimon's kinda confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
Now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the academia,
Right? Not your friend.
There's
And
no
be
way
perturbed.
so many boxes could ever get through
I think
without
I
drawing
was
any
just
attention.
messing with you.
Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the academia and see what we can find. Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Just messing with you. Perturbed.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Leave. That's all it wants me to do. Just leave. Okay. Make my escape. That's starting in 10 minutes. Inquire about shipments. They're going up on a Sunday. Whee! You! Batter!
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal? The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Okay, thanks for your information. Moving along. Oh, I can't use my aim just yet. It's fine. I fly. Whee!
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Ask the guard for information. I thought I said ask all guards. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm tired. I'm gonna do this reflection and then I'm free! You can do it! Almost done. You're at the finish
Have you
line.
seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more. When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra
Ha!
seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened? A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Fuck.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever...
Just calm down, everyone.
No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him. Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Go.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj.
You walked him all the way over here just for him to say he doesn't have a way
A few
to contact.
Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire. But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of Eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would...
That's what he wants you to think. Let's go to his home and have a look.
Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
For this guy, we just dragged him into this.
Don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Yeah. Time to continue the story. Where is Taj's house? Alright, we're gonna go to that important waypoint. Audrey! Hi! Welcome back! How's your night going? Welcome back. Thank you.
Make my escape.
I roll. This house.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission.
There is no other option, though. We have to do this in order to clear his name.
You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind.
Alright, we enter his home and search around.
It's a paper full of names written on
Gotta
it.
go. Thanks for letting me hang
and a
out. Take
map.
care. Thank you so much for staying and
Nabil,
chilling and
can you
vibing
make
with
any
me,
sense of
Slippy.
this?
I appreciate you. You also
Yes.
have a good night and
This is
take care.
definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people, including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries? I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he is aware of that. Even so, he won't back down.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
We're gonna go back to Pretty Man. Oh no, please don't. Oh no. Hopefully I can remember where this is. Okay.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak.
Pretty Man. Yeah.
I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Alright, we'll give these to Cyno and see.
Audrey
Let's go!
and chat and Pretty Man. What more can I ask for? Okay, so is it gonna just tell us where to go? Oh, we have to. Alright, I think that mark was like right here somewhere. I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna say map, and I'm gonna put a star here. Confirm. So now I won't forget where it is. Oh, back to the guy's house. Hello. Cyno. You tell Cyno everything that's happened.
Well, Cyno, what do you make of it?
Taj. It's been a while since I last saw him. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man. Although he would resort to extreme measures from time to time, he would never do anything against his beliefs.
So do you think he's the one behind all this?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny the possibility that people can change. Whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, the person he's become.
The evidence is stacked against him now.
That's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. There's no doubting that. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge him myself. Time is ticking. Let's go.
I don't know what I'm doing. Did you finish your thing? Did you do the thing? Yay, it's right where I put it, the mark on my map. I'm gonna go up here and hope I can fly. Grad school has melted me. I'm melting. So close, you can do it. You're so close. I know. It's not like that little gray area, but it doesn't look like there's anything even there. Oh, there it is. Let me just get a little closer to the ground. Like, it's gray. It looks like a weathering area, but I don't... There's nothing for me to do there. Anyways, moving on. Oh, I think I'm on top of it. Ooh, more! I'll take that. I mean, waypoint unlocked. Nice, 3 more. Is it this in here? Oh, it is. Oh, it's a domain. That start. I don't really want to bring Cyno in it though. I'll bring Mioimi.
Are you going to hold a festival?
I just had a mini panic attack. Why, Brad? I hope everything's okay. You can do it. Why is this funny? Wait, what? What's funny? I stopped. Panda said, haha. Oh my god.
So this
Also, we have a couple pandas in the community, but that is red. Confused red panda goes by red.
Kinda nervous.
Why are we ha-haing?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Cyno. How reassuring. Red panda. Exactly. Oh, it's Cyno again.
Fuse is lit.
Alright, nothing over here.
Look.
Mr. Designer, hey!
Definitely seen
Oh, you're
better
at
days.
NMD.
Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find.
I my bank account is negative. Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst feeling. I've been there. Well, I hope you can get whatever happens sorted. Was it the groceries?
Bro, allow me.
No chests in there. No chests here. And we start. Whoa, oh my god, I hate this. I hate those so much.
Whoa, is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it?
Oh, so I can go back down.
Either way, we should be careful.
Open chests. No chests. I used PayPal to make a pay-in-4 purchase, and for some reason it went through multiple times, but it's still pending, so I'm hoping it will resolve itself. If not, I'll call in the morning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely call in the morning. That's so stupid that it would show up multiple times. That's annoying.
Rest, rebuild. I see everything.
Chest. Nice. Whee. I don't know. Oh, that's invisible. That's pretty cool though. I'll check these little gaps here real quick. Alright, sounds good. Eee. Oh my god, I can't look. Nobody look.
Looking.
No, I hate these. They hurt my brain.
Hopefully that's our way in.
I think this is a wake-up call. I need to be more careful with my money. It's gotta happen one day or another day. But at least, you know, you live and you learn. Oh, shut up, Cameron. No. Sorry. I literally have to look away. It makes me feel sick. What just happened? Alright, well, it looks like I have to rotate it again. This hurts. Ugh. I've been real crappy with spending lately. I understand that. Things are just getting so much more expensive. I almost had to get gas twice last week. Oh, speaking of, I probably have to take gas pretty soon.
Hey!
Oh.
I see everything.
This. Ooh. No, it's tilting slightly. Stop it. Who is this? Is this the guy, Taj?
Taj.
It is.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some
Yeah,
time
saving
since
money
I've
is
seen
tough.
you
Luckily,
last.
I've managed.
I trust
I'm
you were
saving
doing
for
well.
years. Now I gotta start
Seeing
saving
you
again.
made it all the
I
way
feel
here,
that.
you must be on the cusp of
I
wrapping
had
up your
to make a car.
investigation, I presume.
I had to get all new tires on my
Even
car.
faster
That
than I
costed a lot of
expected.
money. And
Is it
then I
because you
also
have
owe
some
the
new
IRS
partners
like
That's
$450.
This case is nearly
So-
closed. But the most important
It's
answer
really hard
still
to save
eludes
money,
me.
but I did manage to
Was
put
it
some
all
money
your
back into
doing?
my savings account because this
Smuggling
month
the
is
canned
3
knowledge?
paycheck month. There's 3
research
Tuesdays of
of the
this month
Court
that
of
I'll be
Desolation?
paid. Energy is done.
Yes,
Yay, you
it
did
was
it.
me.
You're
Then
free.
explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed. I've become a selfish coward who only wants to pursue his own interests.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me sooner or later. When you're young, you press forward, unattached, living solely for the justice in your heart. But as you begin to age, you start to become more cautious. You know many things are wrong, but still turn a blind eye to them. I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I could feel the justice that I once strived to uphold slowly crumbling
I should probably
in my
open a
heart.
savings account. I was
I was
also thinking of
completely
getting a credit card or
dedicated
two
to
to get
all
new
that I
tires.
did, but
While
as I
having a
grew
credit
older,
card is nice,
found
and you can
myself
kind of
feeling
almost like pay on your
alone.
own Credit card
Miserable.
is a lot of
Can you
work
imagine
and is very
what it
annoying to
feels
deal
like
with.
to not
But
have the
savings
will
account
to
is
live,
definitely very good, a
but
very
not be
good
able to
idea.
die?
Because, you know, in case anything happens, I have some
Murtada was sent
emergency
to
fund
prison
money.
by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. My son hated me till the day he died, and now I must live with that pain and regret. I failed him as a father.
Hey, Pika, I wanted to say
But
hi
now-
before I look.
Now I
Samish,
have a
thank you
chance
so
to
much
make it
for
right.
saying hi
A
and
chance to
looking. I really
reunite with
appreciate
him.
it. Hugs.
The Court of Desolation. Here lies the key to overcoming life and death. The power to even bring the dead back to life.
Is he gonna try to bring his son back to life?
Did you already find what you needed here?
See this door behind me? Behind it lies the treasures that I seek. I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now, I could already have...
Say the words. What? Oh my god.
Enough
I guess I have to
conjecture.
click.
What has happened is already part of the past. You cannot bring the dead back to life. In the end, the treasures you seek are nothing but myths and legend.
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger
So I'm not
behind
getting
that door.
intense. Hell
There
yeah.
will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you let me fulfill my last wish just this once?
Do it, Cyno.
Surely you
Let
get
him
it by
do it.
now.
In
Doing
the
your
end, it
job
didn't even
without
matter.
mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles, then that is the path I will take.
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then.
We're gonna
Let's see
fight.
if your polearm skills have improved
fight,
at all.
Fight, fight, fight. Bring it on.
This power is mine.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I will set things right no matter.
Fire hazard.
I didn't mean to use Yonya, but that's fine.
As I thought.
What a weenie.
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember.
Oh, really?
I gained new power when I entered the Court of Desolation. This is only a taste of it.
Fire
Once
hazard.
I open the door behind me, this power will be complete. Even life and death will have no grip on me.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy.
I
we
won't
can.
let you
Easy
open
peasy.
that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're injured.
He's not
Or are you
injured.
ready to sacrifice
Hardly
your
even
life
used
for
him for a
this?
second. You ready to sacrifice it?
I'll
Are
do
you
what I
ready to
have to.
sacrifice your life for this?
I still remember when we first became partners. You were always charging forward and putting your life on the line, just like now. Even after all this time, you still haven't changed.
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names and map in your house on purpose.
He does
didn't
sound
you?
injured.
You wanted me to be able to find you here. All of this was just part of the act you were putting on. What happened just now was also part of your plan. You might have fooled those on the list, but you will not fool me. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, your fighting style wouldn't be as it was before.
Huh? What do you mean, Cyno?
He never planned on opening the door. His true intention was...
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Mortada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long time, I was hoping this reality was just some terrible nightmare. I hoped I would just wake up and be able to see his smiling face again. That is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate and find the Court of Desolation together. I did some investigation of my own and discovered they were part of a massive organization. People from every walk of life are involved. They are relentless in their search, pouring countless mora into secret research, even sacrificing lives in hopes that the Court of Desolation would appear.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough. A full-scale operation was already in motion.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else, so I obviously hesitated and considered it. The thought of bringing my son back tugged at my heart, but in the end, I came to my senses. I knew that I could not let myself go down that path. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation, a place that once drove people to tragedy, was still doing so even centuries later. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did, generation after generation, regardless of the cost. Let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with
I'll
seeking
be
it out.
listening, we'll be washing the dishes. That sounds like a good time. I like doing dishes sometimes. Like at work, I usually just like chill in the back, listen to some music, and just do dishes. It's really fun. I also get to use like a little power washer at work, so it's very satisfying. The damage on the walls we saw on our way here. You're going to destroy the Court of Desolation?
That's right. I acted as if I
Power
had
washer?
abandoned
Yeah.
my convictions just so that they would cooperate without raising any suspicion. This was the only way I could find and destroy this place. But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. The Academia forbids the research of the Court of Desolation, so they would never approve my plan in the first place. To
My
add to the
hands
problem,
are the power washer.
the organization is so powerful that they even have members working within the Academia. If I wished to destroy the organization, I couldn't just count on the Academia alone.
So, you pretended to be the one behind all this, as a test for me.
Yes. I'm sorry, but now I am assured. You haven't changed at all. You are still as you always were, fearless, and making no compromise. Anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too? There are still loads of bad guys to catch outside!
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He is like a candle with no more wick to burn.
He means to open the Court of Desolation, one must sacrifice their life.
You planned it all from the very beginning, didn't you? Risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them. Sacrificing your own life to open and destroy the Court of Desolation.
Regardless, I made a grave mistake by allowing the smuggling and the research of this place. Let this be the final judgment on myself. I was always so busy with work that I never made time to fulfill Mortada's wishes. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused.
There's nothing to be sorry for. We are partners. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
GG, Nightbot. Yep, GG. Oh, here we go. Cutscene, cutscene. Love it.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone!
Oh,
Don't worry,
sad.
I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to
Cyno.
pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Wow.
Huh? The Court of Desolation has...
Disappeared.
Just as Taj said, that place had caused too many disasters and tragedies. Being buried in quicksand is its rightful end.
What about the organization?
To them, as long as there's Mora to be made, they will disregard the Academia's rules, whether it's the Court of Desolation or anything else. Their only goal is to make massive profits off of dangerous research. Taj may have set them back with the Court of Desolation, but it won't be long before they continue searching for another target. That's an opportunity that I will not let them have.
We'll help too.
Thank you, but you've already done enough. Just leave the rest to me. I will bring them to justice myself. Besides, I promised you that I would sweep away any potential danger. So, that's what I'm going to do. Wait for me a caravan
4
rebob 4 days from now.
4 days. Huh. Damn. Alright, well, there's 2. Jeez. Alright, well, 2 more days. Jeez. I'm trying to see who I could write into when my stream is done. Wow, Pokemon is still alive. That's wild. That should be 4 days. Let's go. Well, I can delete that pin now. This place.
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last group of them, so I'll be heading back to the Academia once they're cleared.
What's the situation? What's happened these last few days?
The last few days have been quite the ride, but fortunately, I can say with confidence that this case is finally coming to an end. At first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. They made several desperate attempts to cover up the truth. However, Cyno crossed the desert and took out their main camp overnight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure on the higher-ups within the Academia. Everyone was on edge, and the case came to a standstill.
And? Then what happened?
Well, then we received word that Taj Rudkani had sacrificed himself on the case. The news really stirred up the members of our ranks. The Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared out the traitors from within the Academia and arrested all the researchers on the list. Some of them managed to get out of the Academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured by Cyno all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine, but was still apprehended just at the border. Having more than 300 prisoners apprehended for interrogation has definitely shaken things up recently.
Is Cyno alright? He didn't get injured, did he?
He seems fine, but nobody knows the real situation. He brought over 300 suspects to judgment all on his own. Among them were even some of our former colleagues. Not just the criminals are afraid of him. Even we start feeling a little nervous when he's around now. But even if we start feeling all self-conscious, thinking if we've done anything wrong, we're still always honored to have Cyno around. By the way, are you guys here to see Cyno? I think I just saw him walking in that direction when I was on watch nearby. He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then before I knew it, they were nowhere to be seen. If you happen to see him, please send my regards.
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful too. Don't let any of those bad guys escape.
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, you can find me at the Academia anytime. Farewell then.
Oh, I didn't have to
Trying
go
to
far.
single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating. But I can assure you this is certainly not the best solution.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Apparently, someone had enticed Mortada Radkani into becoming interested in researching the Court of Desolation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. Naturally, he wanted to conduct research that would seem groundbreaking and significant. After Mortada died, the organization tried to use Taj's shame regarding his son to add him to their ranks, toying with others' minds, treating lives like dirt, and doing anything for their own interests. This makes me angry.
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case you need them next time. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzing effect. I don't have much use for the traps these days, but maybe you will and can help me collect more testing data.
Cyno! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier. Are you also here to see Cyno?
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some
Fluffy
medicinal herbs to
ears,
treat a
like
girl
the
named Simeon.
ears.
I also dropped by just to check for any injuries. He seems to be fine physically, but he looks a little more lonely than I remember. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more Genius Invocation TCG? Kale has always been a little wary of you, and your stern
I
expression
understand.
certainly
Here's some
isn't helping.
plants.
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes on her last test, even after I had marked all the important content in the book for her. After some time, I plan on having her go outside more. It just so happens that I have something she can help me with.
Huh? You mean Kale is leaving Avidia Forest? What happened?
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of canned knowledge, as well as how to use it safely. Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling case, there are many people who are still curious and seek after canned knowledge. So I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge and awareness on the topic. Please be sure to keep an eye on her.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the Avidia Forest. Take care.
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they wouldn't know that you were involved in the case. So you can relax.
But what about you, Cyno?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. Those who died have fulfilled their wishes, but those who are alive must continue pressing forward. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. His words were not empty. People do change, and no belief can completely resist the erosion of time. I just hope my own change will come slowly, so that I can press on a little further. That way, those who see me as their superior, and those who are following in my footsteps, will learn courage from my example. just as I gained courage from my own superiors and my partner.
Sounds like a lot of work. I hope it will make you happy, Cyno.
I'll be fine. I'm also enjoying my chat with you right now, you know. There are many things I feel better about once I start to talk about them. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. But I didn't share details with anyone. I'd prefer to avoid revealing the location of the Court of Desolation. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. And then, I was hoping you'd join me in planting them on the remains of the Court of Desolation.
And that is that. Oh, never mind. There is a world quest, apparently. So we finished a story quest, and all of a sudden we have a new quest that just popped up. Wait, is he still here? Oh, he is still here.
By the way, something strange happened a few days ago. A merchant approached me and requested that I cover the cost of a desert travel kit. 1,250,000 mora. I didn't remember owing anyone mora, especially not that kind of amount. So I arrested the merchant on charges of provocation and disturbing the peace. Do you know anything about this?
Nope. Paimon has no idea what that could be.
That's kind of funny. But wait, did she have a story? What is this? We'll navigate. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that's quite far. This direction. Oh, right in Sumeru City. This guy. Sigh. I want to go back to Inazuma. How could this happen to me? What's wrong? Got writer's block? Traveler? Sigh. Don't even mention the novel. Those researchers, according to a researcher I know quite well, the team encountered all kinds of problems that could only be described. For example, a habitat researcher asked a question one day. He said that if the effect descriptions on the cards are too long, it might discourage people who aren't used to reading. Researchers are used to reading large chunks of text and aren't affected. He suggested cutting the amount of text on some cards in half to make them easier to read. Is that really necessary? Isn't it really that long? Is it really that long? It's not a problem to me, but the researchers are still working hard on this issue. Anyway, there's an even bigger problem. They promised to help me find models for my novel, and something went wrong with that too. Remember, I told you earlier about a researcher who said they'd introduce me to Tyno and Tighnari and Cyno. But they're so busy, I don't think I can count on them for a while. What will you do? How will you get in touch? The researcher who received me was not able to help me with this, but he gave me an idea. He said Cyno sometimes go to the cafe to play cards. If I want, I can try my luck there first, or maybe they'll help me get in touch when they're free. And what are your thoughts? Tyno must be their ship name. True. True, exactly. I guess I'll go myself and see if I can find Cyno. But if I'm lucky enough to meet Cyno at the cafe, how should I even introduce myself to him? What a dilemma. I can help. I know Cyno pretty well. Really? That's amazing. But how did you, you know what? Never mind. What are we waiting for? Let's go head to the cafe right now. We'll hopefully be able to catch Cyno. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, not too far from here. Caspa Cafe. GG. Yes, Sniper GG. Oh, there's Cyno. Isn't that Cyno? Look at his outfit, his hairstyle, and that hair color. This is exactly what a protagonist in a card game novel should look like. This has no rhyme nor reason. I actually know quite a lot of people who can fit into this category. Really? That's great. I'm working on the third book of The King of Invocations at this time. I'm going to create an all-new way of playing. For instance, I could get all cards to be suspended mid-air on the field. I want to read on that. Haha! I'm getting excited just thinking about it, but we don't have time for this right now. Traveler, please ask Cyno to be the model for my novel. I'm counting on you. This combination of cards isn't so bad. But they're not strong enough to deal with quick attacks. What are you up to, Cyno? Traveler, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm in the middle of trying to build a genius invocation deck with a relatively... Okay. I'm hoping that the deck would allow the player to obtain an abundance of resources, but to be honest, it's hard to build a deck like that. Currently, in the Genius Invocation TCG community, some players prefer to use cards with fast attack speeds. At the beginning of the game, they play a large number of cards in one go in order to swiftly defeat their opponent. But I'm no fan of this tactic. I prefer to continuously accumulate resources, seizing every possible opportunity, building up my advantage, and eventually... Yes, wonderful, you're just like the main character in my novel. Sorry, this is Fukumoto. This is the author of The King of Invocations. Hello, General Mahamatra. I don't suppose you've heard of me? I've read your novel. It's very good. I'm truly honored. In the novel, every time the protagonist is at a disadvantage, he always manages to get a card that wasn't in his deck through various means, and then defeats his opponent. This left a lasting impression on me. I understand that writing novels require a creative license, but this way of winning, about that. But although I do play the TCG a lot, I'm not really good at it, and if you write about the duels with a competitive mindset, it wouldn't make for an interesting story. Is that so? Well, as luck would have it, I've just built 2 decks of cards, so we can play a few rounds of TCG here. Maybe you'll find some inspiration. Now they're about to play cards. This guy simply wants to play cards. Playing with you? I'd love to, but the truth is, I'll explain. About Fukumoto's request. You're asking me to model for the illustrations of the King of Invocations? Great, Traveler, quickly, help me take some pictures. Start taking photos. Enter. You take several pictures of Cyno very quickly. This has been a big help. I'm sure Asagiri will help make an excellent illustration. Thank you very much, Cyno. I'll be sure to send you a copy of the novel as soon as it's published. Cyno, the 2 decks you're holding are... Didn't you promise to play a few games of TCG with me earlier? I'm not very good at it, so, Traveler, you're definitely better than me. I've never played before. You're better at this. I've never played before. Then the matter is settled. Here, and take this quick attack deck. I'm going to use this relatively slower deck to see how I can deal with your attacks. I'll do my best, Cyno. We go... Wait. I'm very confused, but I'll talk to him. Cyno, your playstyle is so slow and deliberate. It's just an intuitive strategy. Well, I hope, okay, they say the same thing. And that seems to be all for now. Look at that. Completely nothing.